Positionality refers to one's personal and social influences. It encompasses one's background, experiences, beliefs, and biases. Hi, my name is Jess Smith, and in this video, I'm discussing my positionality and what led me down the path I'm on today. So, why a career in psychology, in mental health? Well, at the age of 3, my father was incarcerated, and that left my mother to raise me on her own until I was about 11 years old. It was my father's incarceration that drove my mother to reconnect with her religious roots, which was in the Jehovah's Witness community. And this led to an estrangement between me and my father's side of the family that lasted nearly 6 years. When I was 11, my mother remarried a man who was of her newly cultivated faith, moving us from the Bay Area to Sacramento. Despite the fact that I wasn't allowed to celebrate holidays or my birthdays, I really did enjoy studying the Bible. I took a natural interest in all the stories and all the philosophical inquiries that were prompted by these stories. And during Bible studies, I was that kid asking a plethora of questions, but I never really received the answers I was looking for. At 12, I chose to get baptized and dedicated my life to serving God. And I believed that that would provide the answers to all my questions. In that same year, my stepfather started to abuse me. And because of my upbringing, I thought that the devil was tormenting me for the choice I had made to serve God. The abuse persisted for about 2 years until I finally put a stop to it. This prolonged experience made me angry with God. I struggled to reconcile this idea of a loving deity with the suffering that I endured. At the time, it felt like God didn't care about me. When I was 15, I refused to repent for having premarital relations. So I faced excommunication from the church, and I was disconnected from all my childhood friends. My family disowned me, and I disowned God. For the next 6 years, I refused to pray. Even though this was a practice I cherished, my depression grew, and I spiraled into self-destructive habits. This self-destruction led me to conventional therapy, and this was helpful because I was able to unpack the events of my past, but that never seemed to be enough. After some time from abstaining from spiritual practices, a series of synchronistic events unfolded, as if by a higher power calling me back to prayer and my spiritual journey. This began around the time I immersed myself in the study of Buddhist and Hindu philosophy in college. The spiritual practices I discovered within Buddhist and Hindu philosophies allowed me to connect in a profound way with myself and the divine, and this surpassed anything that I had experienced in church or therapy. These experiences paved a path towards an acceptance of my traumatic experience. It allowed me to derive meaning from my pain and to discern the purpose of my life. When I incorporated psychedelics into my practice of self-inquiry, my perspective on religion and life shifted drastically. Psychedelic use in tandem with these spiritual practices, along with spiritual teachings that I discovered in Christianity and Islam, furthered my healing. And this cultivated a passion for alternative mental health interventions. This journey of navigating religion, seeking a connection with the divine, coupled with a desire to heal my trauma, has led me into the world of psychology. As a psychology student and future practitioner, my identity is a fusion of the ancient and modern, blending the indigenous and contemporary scientific approaches. I consider myself a bridge, bridging a gap between spirituality and science, forging a middle path that integrates diverse perspectives for the whole person's well-being. Coming from a background entrenched in a strict religious environment, I deeply appreciate the importance of approaching all subjects with critical thinking and avoiding dogmatic ideologies. Ideas and practices, whether religious, scientific, spiritual, or psychedelic, have the potential to veer into dogmatism. And I believe that my unique positionality drives me to challenge these tendencies. As I progress in my academic journey at CIIS, I anticipate that my perspective will continue to evolve. Having reflected on my experiences of the past year, I'm certain that each semester will offer opportunities for introspection and personal growth. And I do look forward to all the self-discovery that lies ahead. So thanks for watching my video, and I'll see you next time.